Good morning, everyone. My name is Megan Nchekwaram. Today I'm going to be taking over the UW Study Abroad account. I'm majoring in biochemistry, global health, and biology with a certificate in African studies. And today, and for the rest of today, I'm going to show you guys my study abroad program. I am in Uganda for the UW Mobile Clinics and Healthcare program in Uganda. So stay tuned. If you have any questions, please go ahead and drop them. And as the day goes, I'm going to take you guys along my journey. So stay tuned. Okay, so why did I choose to study abroad in Uganda? The reason why I chose to study abroad in Uganda, besides having or getting a certificate in African studies and also one of my majors being global health, I've always been interested in how healthcare looks in different African countries. Luckily, I've been able to study abroad in Botswana. I have a little bit of experience with how the healthcare looks in Nigeria. And now with this Uganda experience, I'm able to kind of pick up different healthcare things and how healthcare systems run in different countries. And overall, I'm very interested in a comparative analysis of how healthcare looks. So I'm hoping that I can use all this information I've acquired to be a better healthcare physician in the future. And if I were to create my own healthcare system or setting, how I would pick everything that I've learned into implementing into a healthcare system in the future. So that's one of the many reasons why I chose to study abroad in Uganda. Okay, so how did you hear about this opportunity? I heard about this opportunity, well, actually I saw it on the Study Abroad website. I was very proactive my freshman year, and I always, wanted to study abroad. So not knowing where and what countries the university offered, I went on the website first, and from there I was able to find a program that best suited my needs and my academic goals. And from there, I applied for this program. It opened, I want to say, during the winter session and then closed like in February, March, around that time. So just always stay on top of the deadlines by going to the website, and from there we give you all the information from there. So yeah. Okay, so the part of this experience, this program I'm most excited about is honestly everything in general. I can't really pick one. I've really enjoyed learning about like the different healthcare levels and systems and how that works in the country, but I'm really excited to experience the mobile clinics. One of the great opportunities about this program is you're going to be conducting 4 mobile clinics throughout different communities in Uganda, and the main and sole purpose is to go about teaching about different non-communicable diseases such as diabetes, hypertension, and everything else. And so one of the things we're going to be doing is like doing diabetes testings and doing like blood pressure checks and all that. But that's later into the program, so you guys won't be seeing that part. I'm most excited to do that and engage in that and just teach about preventative care to the community. So yeah. Alright, so what made me want to get into healthcare? Very long story, but I'm going to shorten it for you guys. Basically, I grew up in a Nigerian household. I have family back in Nigeria, so all my life I've always heard about the healthcare disparities they have gone through, and then also having a great healthcare provider growing up have all inspired me to really go into healthcare and wanted to serve the less privileged, serve people who are not always heard, give voice to the voiceless, and a bunch of other things, but mainly serve people who are less privileged, and hopefully I can target communities in developed countries one day. So yeah. So what has been the most challenging part of my study abroad? Not just my study abroad, but studying abroad in general, because I've done this before, is just immersing yourself into a new culture. It can be very uncomfortable to get out of your bubble, to get out of your shell, but I feel like once you make that step, you're already making a great step into making your experience a memorable one. And then also, sometimes, depending on where you are, network and connection isn't always the best. So trying to keep up with people back home and fill them in on everything could be a little difficult. But other than that, I think having a great cohort has made this whole issue or this whole challenge not as bad because we're all going through it at the same time. So yeah. So it's a little bit of both. Then again, for this program, we are not healthcare providers. We don't really have the right to play the role of healthcare providers. We can only do the basic things that anyone can do. So taking blood pressures, you're using a manual machine. So it's not something that needs medical expertise or things like that. So we're doing things that we have the skills and knowledge to do that anyone can do just because we don't have the right to practice. So it's a little bit of patient care, but also observation as well. So we're going to be observing the doctors as they do their thing. We're going to be shadowing them in the whole experience as well. So yeah. Okay, so my biggest tip is, first of all, do not let the cost of your study abroad program stop you from applying. First apply, and then from there, talk to your advisors and the financial aid office about how you can get funding, and then go from there. But one of the biggest ways I got funding for this was I would go on the WISC scholarship page and I applied to a bunch of scholarships. They're usually open very early on. So now, if you're looking to do a program for the winter or the spring, they're open now. If you're looking to do a program for the summer or for the following fall, they're open during the winter. So just keeping my eyes open on that. Talking to the financial aid office, I had a meeting with one of the advisors there, and they told me about different ways I could find funding. So overall, just talking to your advisors, talking to past students, also saving as well. Yeah. Okay, go.
Hi everyone, my name is Sean. I'm here to share what is my favorite part about this program. As of now, going into the communities and interacting with community members has been my favorite part about this program because it helps me understand that the individuals who live in these communities have stories and who they are beyond just someone I'm interacting with.
One of my favorite parts of the trip has definitely been going to all the different levels of healthcare centers. It was really interesting to see the differences between the level 2, level 3, level 4, general, and then national hospital. At the national hospital, we got to go to a nutrition clinic, which was definitely hard to see, but very, very cool and impactful.
Hi, my name is Julia and I'm also on this program with Megan, and one of my favorite things about this program is not only the people that I'm with and get to share this experience with, but also just seeing the different culture, trying the different food, and just comparing it back to the US and how different it is.
It's been a very long day, and as you guys can tell, it is nighttime. It is currently almost 10 p.m. So thank you guys for joining me along on my journey, on my day, on my little bits of the program. If you have any questions down the line, please ask me. I've tagged myself, so go ahead and ask me any questions if you do. But once again, thank you guys for joining me. Hope you guys have a great day ahead. Yeah.